Welcome back, y'all, to the 500 Nothing channel. You know who I am. I'm back. I am Fer Gettin, funniest, underrated redneck guru using literal tactics. Today, guys, I'm back with my 5 tips. Today, I decided I want to get more into the holistic community. I want to give back. And so I want to talk to you about 5 tips for a better night's sleep, right? So all those, they got the melanomas. You take them pills at night and it helps you go to bed, helps you sleep, We got them other sleeping drugs, like the ones that killed the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. God rest his soul. He was a good American. He lived and died for this country. I thank God for him every day. I pray for Memphis, Tennessee every day, baby. I should be going there soon, doing my tour with my band. But anyways, guys, let's get back to the tips, right? So, 5 tips for a better night's sleep. Brought by yours truly. Alright, number 1, guys. First tip. You got to get one of those chamomile drinks. Now, first thing you need to do, because people ask me all the time, I'm getting my cans, or they see me at the store, or like collecting them out of the, near the trash and whatnot. They're like, Ferget, look, I need your help, brother. You're a good American. You lived and died for this country, and we thank God for you every day. And you just want to know, how do you make one of them chamomile drinks? Well, let me tell you what I told them, right? First thing you got to do, he's got to have some camo, right? So that's why old Fergus always has his hat on, right? Because it's got the camo on it. So you can't make no chamomile without camo. I ain't stupid. So you take that, right? Now that acts as your filter or like a strainer. And then you just take that moonshine. Well, Mama's been hiding in the bushes in the front yard. You give Mama's, make sure she's not listening. All right. You get Mama's moonshine. You take off your camo hat and you strain it through that. And that there, one of the best sleep aids on God's green earth. I thank God for it every day. Number 2 tip, turn off your phone, right? Now everybody knows that, all this radioactive stuff in our phones ain't doing us no good. Probably killing us, probably giving us brain cancer, crotch cancer, all kinds of stuff. All I know is, well, Fergus got his phone on, causes erections. There's all kinds of really bad things on the internet that are going to tempt a man, a red-blooded American man like me. And if I'm getting all worked up, I ain't sleeping. I'm gonna want to do the nasty, So you turn off that phone. You ain't got nothing to think about, nothing to visualize, nothing to look at. Gotta keep your mind and your heart pure. You want to live and die for this country? You better step it up. Shape up or ship out. Anyways, right now, let's say you're not strong enough to turn that phone off, right? Now, that leads us to the 3rd tip. 3rd tip, make love, right? You know what I mean. If you've got next of kin, you got little offspring, you got little minions, you got little clones running around kind of looking like you, you know what I mean? You know what that's all about, right? The birds and the bees. That's what I'm talking about. Now, let's say that 3rd tip ain't working, right? Mama's not in the mood. Number 4 tip, do them dishes. You're like, Ferget, how is doing them dishes supposed to help me go to sleep? Well, it's simple. You don't know women then, my brothers. Because if you do them dishes, that's gonna be like butter on a muffin for Mama. She's gonna see her man, them strong forearms, rubbing that grease off the pans. Mama's gonna be ready. You save Mama's back, she don't gotta bend over that sink no more. You do them dishes, you'll be getting some loving. You'll be getting some good humping. Trust your old Uncle Fer Gettin. All right, guys. Number 5 tip, right? Now, I recommend those first 4 tips more than nothing. But the 5th one, if all else fails, you know your Uncle Fergit's going to come through, all right? Now what you got to do, if you can't do none of the first 4, you got to pick a fight with your Uncle Roy. You know, the Golden Gloves champion. Now, once Uncle Roy has a few in him, he's tougher than a 2x4, right? You don't stand a chance against Uncle Roy. You're like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. He's going to chew you up and spit you out, all right? So you do that, and old Golden Gloves Uncle Roy is going to knock the tar out of you, all right? And you're going to sleep real good for a little while, all right? I don't like that one, though, because, you know, you ain't walk around with no shiner. Everyone think, you know, you're a sissy, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes for a good night's sleep, y'all. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. Praise God for you. You guys are good Americans. I'm so thankful you lived and died for this country. I thank God for you every day. I pray for you. Take care of yourself, you guys. I'll be back real soon. You can bet on it. All right.